There is nothing worthwhile in this life that's going to come to you without you actually putting in the time. Practice makes perfect, not technically true, since there will always be room to improve. But we all know what that means. One soul understood the assignment. His name was Kobe Bean. We all have many talents, and it takes work to be skilled. There ain't no other way around it if you want to be an expert in your field. Confidence is fostered from within, and take time to pause and celebrate your wins, no matter how small they are. Each achievement is proof of how capable you are, not proof to the world but to yourself. Because once that's registered and cemented into your psyche, no outside factors will make you doubt yourself. Think of those small wins as a stepping stone or a piece of the puzzle. The more pieces you collect, the more the big picture will seem clear. Don't be afraid of the unknown and don't allow yourself to ever be muzzled. You are a creator. The universe speaks through you, so have no fear. Part 2. Something tells me I am finally on the right track. I'm loving how this feels. I'm loving my progression. Something feels lighter. Less and less I'm operating in lack. I'm loving the clarity. I'm loving the new direction. I am so damn proud of myself that I didn't succumb to the pressure. I am the only master of what I choose to do in my leisure. Y'all can still try to hinder my flow, and I promise you, it will all be half measured. I write to affirm who I am. For a long time I stopped telling the world who I am, and I let it shape me, morph me into an acceptable version of a man, making everything black and white, leaving little room for nuance. Life also happens in the gray. That's where I find my greatest jouissance. I love how my mind operates. It never ceases to amaze me, never ceases to elate. It's intricate, it's intriguing. It gets sickly when it doesn't get to create. It needs time to recharge and time to reflect. You will never catch me in shame when I take a break and rest. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not machines. Please take care of yourselves. No honor dying for this regime. Death comes in many forms. So are you really living the dream or living in a dream? I'm pretty sure I have been here before, and this might just be my last life. There aren't too many material things I care for, as a result of a mind no longer at strife. I don't really know how else to say this. I've always been in tune with the collective consciousness. Ever since I could remember, I've always been aware of this. My words have power. My words carry much resonance. Say what I mean and mean what I say. That's my life's mantra. If you live and let me live, then I might just void the soul contract. I no longer entertain souls that aren't willing to carry their own weight. In my experience, these souls are leeches, and the remedy is to stay away. They have this inability to self-reflect and cannot accept fault. They never seem to be at peace, and restlessness is their default. Whatever you're on, it's not my cup of tea. I don't really care what's going on, don't bother spilling the tea. And I don't mean this as an insult. By your way of thinking, it's simply rudimentary. Do you think of yourself as an adult? Then elevate your mind to thinking in a manner that's not elementary. Part 3. I woke up this morning feeling brand new. That deep sense of simply knowing. Wait a second. Things feel more quiet. This is the space I have been working for. The in-betweens, where clarity lives. This is home to me. This is where I shine. This is where I come alive. In here, I am simply. In here, I am enough. Nothing else is needed. I can still see the other, but it feels distant and in passing. I don't judge him, since I know his diligence got me here. All I have for you is gratitude and compassion. And this new version of me is no longer wishing, but embodying the change. There are really levels to this, and I cannot skip the process. The work must be done. The change is gradual. and I am finally really noticing the transformation. No longer is it only in theory. My mind is no longer my master. My spirit feels unshackled, alignment and congruency. Wow, and I'm still a baby in this reality. And the difference is, this time, I remember. I let go of the old me, left him for dead. I reincarnated right back in the same vessel. This time, I remember. I will not participate in anything that goes against my essence as a divine being. I love you too, but if you don't work it through, I will let go of you. Only you can free the mind and move up the timeline. If not, then I'm the one that got away. There is a lesson in that too. I have seen it way too many times. Being put on a pedestal distorts the mind. Any form of power is like a virus. If left unchecked, it will spread and disturb the system. You must learn how to self-regulate. No more trauma bonding. No more dumping unprocessed energy. No more absorbing all energy passing through. I am not danger, nor am I in danger. I am safety. I am not your judgment. I am not your perception. I am not your evaluation, nor am I your acceptance. I am not your tolerance, nor am I your entertainment. Peace and love to all.